All right, so Boulder Options, you generous enough to participate in the QMAP pilot process.
Boulder Options Mentoring Program has been in operation for the past 17 years and has kept up with research and evidence to build a quality mentoring program.
There's always room for improvement, but it seems to me that this is really comprehensive and allows programs to really take a look at all the different processes that they have in place and improve.
Like Boulder Options, the foundation of mentoring programs is built on best practices in mind. To validate those practices, MPM created the Quality Mentoring Assessment Path, or QMAP, to help mentoring programs like yours assess program quality based on our field's nationally recognized standards called the Elements of Effective Practice for Mentoring, as well as other quality practices among mentoring programs in Minnesota.
I think one of the most surprising things, and I wonder if this holds true for every state, but for our Quality Advisory Committee, I think we thought we'd spend a lot more time convincing programs that quality was important, but came into it and found out that programs really bought into it. They really already had this commitment to quality and wanted this tool and wanted a way to show that commitment and be able to tell that story.
I think what we've done is found some areas that we can do better in, and we've developed some continual improvement plans based on that. I think even as we've set goals for our staff, staff that are in a coordinator level role within our program, we've looked at areas that we need to improve, and that's been part of their yearly goals, is to meet those standards and help get our program up to being the highest quality program that we can possibly be. It's been an exciting process.
I knew that we had a program that had been here a long time, but that didn't necessarily mean it was a good quality program. And I knew it was important for my funders to be able to really see results with what we were doing, as well as being important to the kids in the community. So the QMAP really helped me evaluate that and make sure that we were really able to bring that to what it needed to be.
I think what this tool does is it really helps us shine a light on the work that programs are doing every day to make sure that the participants in their programs, the volunteers, young people, their families, have a strong positive experience with the program, with mentoring, and develop strong relationships out of the experiences they have in the program. What I think this does is it helps us address things that programs need to work on so that they can get to the goal that we all have, which is long-lasting, strong relationships for young people that lead to the positive outcomes that we're all working towards.
The mentoring programs in Minnesota who go through the process of the QMAP will be better programs just for having gone through the process and through doing that self-assessment. I think that there'll be a stronger field of mentoring in the state of Minnesota just because of all those who have gone through it.
I want to use it to communicate with our board, to get them on the same page, to have them understand that we do have a lot of things in place, and yet there are areas that we want to work on, how we will build that into our strategic planning process through the board. I want to continue to use it as a talking point with funders and just our stakeholders in general, to say these are areas that we have accomplishments in, and these are areas that we see ourselves growing in.
How I will use the results of the QMAP is to try and find where our weaknesses in the program are and to try and better the program. I plan to share the results with my board, my supervisor, my director, and the county board.
I was able to use my QMAP results for funders to really show them where our program is right now and where it needs to be to really be a good quality program. And with the ability to do that, I was able to bring in more funding this year for my program than I was the year before.
While some participants completed the QMAP on their own, others who had access to multiple staff found it useful to do it together or complete different sections based on their role with the organization.
When we first entered the process, one of the first things I did was had all our staff fill out the QMAP survey, and it was really an interesting endeavor. It was surprising that some people didn't know we had a board, so I think we were able to use that as a training component as part of our program.
Here is a quick tour of the tool. To access QMAP, youth mentoring programs must be based in Minnesota and registered on MPM's website at www.mpmn.org. Once registered, the primary contact person for the organization will receive a unique login and password, one per mentoring program. For organizations with more than one mentoring program, each program can be registered separately. When logged in, click on the Quality Mentoring Assessment path on the left navigation bar. On average, pilot participants said the tool took 4 to 8 hours to complete. QMAP includes 99 items. If an item is currently in practice, your program will be asked to rate how well you feel it is implemented. A text box is also built into the tool to give you the opportunity to make a comment or make a note to yourself about that particular item. In some cases, you will be asked to complete a checklist, upload a document, or provide additional information. To help you complete the tool, there are several features built in to make the process easier. At the top of the tool, you'll find a progress toolbar indicating what percentage of the tool is completed. For ease of navigating the 3 sections of the tool, Program Management, Operations, and Evaluation, as well as Resources and Help, use the left side tree control to navigate through the tool. If you are not sure how to answer a question, don't have an item in practice, and/or want a template, use the Resources tab. For your convenience, a list of frequently asked questions is also available. If you need technical assistance, click the Help tab to find the contact information for an MPM staff member who is ready to help you work through the tool. Other features built into the QMAP tool include the option to work on the tool at your own pace and resume your work at a later time by simply clicking on the Save button. To find your unanswered questions, click on the Incomplete Questions button at the bottom of the page. Finally, clicking Save and Next will automatically save all previous entries. Once your tool is submitted, MPM staff will follow up with a site visit to go over the results of your assessment and work with your program to create an improvement plan and share additional resources. The Mentoring Partnership of Minnesota is excited to get you started on the Quality Mentoring Assessment path.